Let's keep it going. We gotta go to the junker. There's a hole in the fence. Ugh. I gotta knock down these. Just give it a little shove. Yeah! Jesus! Alan? You could've just pushed it down. It didn't need to break the whole damn thing. Is this what I'm supposed to find? Just a manuscript page, or?
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Well, okay, so if this guy is, like, taken, did he retain his intelligence? I don't think that's actually what we're meant to find.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Triple D's? Where? Right, good. Keep up the caution, Alan. Oh, yeah. Come on, let me get over this. Ugh. I'm so amused at how bad like the facial animation is, like outside of the cutscene. Hey, the drunk guy's finally getting a little bit of a nap in. Feel better soon, buddy. Whoa!
The writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Huh.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never...
Son of a bitch!
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I hate when that
I'd like
happens.
to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The
Gross.
cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
No.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh my God!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Yeah, in cutscene the animations are totally fine. The facial animations are decent. But outside of cutscene, it's been
He thought I
music.
was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Bye, Rose. Have a good rest of your day. Barry down, boy.
Who's Max?
We're gonna find out, I'm assuming.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Really?
And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Oh.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
I think that's Max in the background. Or maybe the Max is the dog. Because it looks like the guy's taking care of a dog. Bucktooth Charlie, Colombian mammoth. The skeleton of a Colombian mammoth, Mammothus columbae. This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998, when the Colombian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Hey, don't worry, Bucktooth Charlie, we're keeping your legend going. All the way into the future. Timeline of evolution. Paleozoic era. Mesozoic era. Cenozoic era? You know, it had to have been fascinating to be a human in prehistoric times. Seeing a mammoth, big fucking thing just walking around and actually trying to take the damn things on. Past humans were something else. Because I wouldn't want to fucking tussle with this thing. I don't care if I had a group of like 20 people with me. I wouldn't look at this thing and go, yeah, that's something that can be taken down with just a little bit of elbow grease. You know, like a cougar, panther, all right, maybe a little bit more reasonable. A bear, with a group, again, I could see that. That's at least somewhere more close to human size. But this, too tall, too much. Hey there, friend.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes.
Those bastards.
Hell, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Alright, I'll go get the form. Max did end up being the dog.
Seriously,
I wonder what happened to
you
Toby.
can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Alright, look, I'm gonna keep it going, Barry. I don't need your negativity here. I just need your help as a friend, alright? Not for you to doubt my sanity. Although this is a crazy fucking situation, so like, I don't fault you for that. I get it. I get it.
I think this is the form you wanted.
Don't eat the form,
Here are
Max.
the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Thanks. Yeah, I hear it's all the
If you're having
rage.
trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Oh. That's a good tip. Thanks, Rusty.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Yeah, Barry. Just get the hell out if you're not gonna help me.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al,
You're still on this, man? It's been hours.
we should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry! They'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
I haven't seen that movie. Don't know what you're
Bless
making a reference of.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
What? Come on. You know it is. Wait, is this the whole cabin that we're staying at? Damn, this nice. This is nice. Fairly sizable, you know?
Lock the door when I leave.
Yep, you go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine. In a cabin straight from a horror movie.
Right?
You want to know where you can shove that flashlight? Watch where you point that thing, Al.
Hey, talk shit, get lit, right? Oh, fuck. Right. This game does the thing where...
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha ha! Thank you. I'll just sit here in the dark till you come back. Or until I get eaten by a grue.
It gets rid of your shit between episodes.
I didn't realize we were back in the 3rd grade here.
Oh, you know, now that you said that.
Seriously, cut it out, Al. My nerves are shot.
Woo! The darkness is on its way, Barry! Don't worry, I'm sure you'll run into something creepy soon enough. You'll believe me. So do I at least have a gun? I did go to a sheriff's office, so I'll accept that. I probably don't have the gun. Alright. I'm gonna use batteries every time my flashlight thing gets low. Rather than just kind of like waiting for it to recharge. Because, like, the efficient thing would be to, like, let it recharge. Because I really don't think we're gonna have any too big of a scenario where, like, the way I've been fighting enemies is gonna really, you know, like, I need to use up 20 batteries in a single fight or some shit.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
Okay. Have fun chilling out up there. Maybe we should have gotten him a flashlight. If we can afford a cabin, we can afford having some extra supplies for Barry. And it looks like I do still have at least my revolver. But yeah, if I'm just gonna lose shit every like 1 to 2 hours, completely, basically, then yeah, I should just spam stuff.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Yeah. It's a scary time for us.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Or so they say. But we keep it moving. Past me wrote this situation. Surely there's an escape for us somewhere. Elderwood National Park, Washington, Visitor Center. Whoa! What the fuck? Goddamn birds hiding in the trash cans or something? My subconscious remembers this particular cabin a little bit. There we go.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really, just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Bat. But I'm gonna check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Ooh, pie.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to, like, do a competitive fishing thing either. I mean, I really want to really. Whoa. Okay, well, look, buddy, that wasn't even, like, subtle. Get your ass back here. I've got a flashlight. I'm ready. Dodge. It's fine. I probably won't get attacked until past this little, or not little, but big ass light over here. But yeah, anything that involves a degree of randomness, I'm not really a fan of in a competitive regard. There's got to be some, like, guarantees in it. That are always relatively consistent. But I also just wouldn't be very... I'm not a competitive person, but when it would come to, like, oh, this light went out. When it would come to, like, a physical sport either. Not that I do any, like, physical sports, but, like, you know, that's one of the reasons why. And there's always going to be a lot of, like, variations between, like, every individual. And things that are going on. Like, what if I had, like, you know, hurt my leg or something in the day prior? Oh, that's not good. Who broke the... Oh yeah, we'll just kick the door open. Can't turn on the lights in this building. It's all fucked up. No supplies in here. Okay. Yeah, in summary, I wouldn't want to do fishing as a competitive sport at all.
The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
Ooh.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Ooh. Shape-shifting entity steals people's faces and then beats the shit out of them. We're not outroing that? Alright, Night Springs. I wonder if we'll get a... are those active? Or are they a later problem? They're active. Back it off, birds! That's what I thought. Moonshine Cave, lovers and peak. Anybody on the phone? Anyways, yeah, I wonder if we'll get any more Night Spring episodes in Alan Wake 2.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Yeah, that's how a lot of these pages are going. So wait, hold on. So these are actually separated by, like, the episode. So I missed 3 pages. I think the pages that are marked with this symbol. Yep, there we go. Find this page in Nightmare Difficulty Mode. That's what I was about to assume. So, alright. The pages I'm missing, I just can't get on a first-time playthrough because Nightmare's locked off anyways. Darn. What's our little summary says? Despite Barry's protests, Wake heads out to a midnight meeting with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, God, that's loud.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Whoa! Rusty!
I'm coming! Please, help me!
Rusty, I'm on my way! Rusty!
Anybody? Help me!
I'm making my way in, buddy!
Help me!
Oh my God, a coffee thermos. Oh, hold on. Alan Wake also wrote about his random obsession with coffee thermoses. That's a manuscript page I'll read later.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Rusty! Jesus! What the fuck happened here?
Hello? Back here! I'm back here! Hey, please help me!
Mr. Wake?
It's a lot of blood, Rusty.
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. Shh. Good boy.
It's gonna be okay, Rusty. You don't have a ceiling on your cage, but the monster doesn't want to reach in because you're a good boy, Max. You're a good boy. The best boy.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
All right. Let's see what this Rusty attacked by the dark presence. Isn't this the one I just picked up?
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Oh. The poor Rusty. Well, I heard you got a relationship going. Congrats. Yeah. Well, that's where a lot of my time has been this month. Has been hanging out with the girlfriend. So that's a happy thing. But we gotta play games. So I'm back with y'all. What's the other page gonna have to say? Maybe it's gonna describe the creature. And then I got attacked. By a creature shrouded in blacky ink. So much darkness that it seeped into the world around it. Shadows climbing up every wall.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
I don't have to be the one that tries to, like, dodge an axe, right? Right? Perfectly timed with me hiding in the light. Oh. Fuck! The fuse is damaged.
Late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
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 The ground was
Whoa.
covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Wow, look at that. Oh, black ink.
I just need hunting licenses.
Hey there! I don't. What if I go hide in the flashing electricity? Ow! It hurts me. What if I knock him back into it? Oh, it works! Oh, hell yeah! Hold up. Not that it matters. Super hardcore. They die in 3 shots. But alright! A little bit of environmental engagement. Max?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Oh, Max! Where did Max go?
Please don't feed the animals.
Rusty? Oh my god, my shot! I didn't even get to fire my shotgun!
Who purchase a park license?
Alright.
The park ranger's instructions. At all times.
No!
Rusty, please!
Approach closer than 100 yards.
2 bears and wolves never approached any other closer than
25 yards.
pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet
unattended.
Don't worry, Rusty! I'm not leaving any pets unattended in here. Hey, stop moving around like that!
Natural objects
or historical artifacts from the park.
Get your ass back here, Rusty! I'm sorry, buddy. He was already gone once the darkness claimed him. But I freed his soul. Nope. Nope. Full ammo time. Yeah, and I also lost my flare gun too. I hope that's something that's not in Alan Wake 2. Yeah, I hate that. Am I gonna jump down there, or can I, like, go through a door over here? There we go. Huh?
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Do not feed wildlife penalty. $100 penalty. Only if you get caught. I'm gonna feed that random ass deer, and you can't stop me. Then it's gonna come up to everybody expecting food, kick you in the face, because you didn't give it food.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
For Rose? To tell him to take off the ring? Or his ex-wife? Or ongoing wife? Hold on, let me... I didn't fully take in the part about...
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose.
Okay, no. He... It sounds like Rusty was still married. But, oh well. I hate the way that was article. She was barely out of her teens, and she made him feel young. Ew.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.